Hi, my name's Dee, your Professor of Woo Woo, and welcome to your special readings for not so much for the eclipse, we're out of the eclipse window now, but for integrating the eclipse energies. We've just had two very potent eclipses. I mean, all eclipses are supposed to be potent, aren't they? But the partial solar eclipse that was in Taurus gave us a great sense of promise. Not so much here's what you could have won, but here's what you can win. Whereas the Scorpio total lunar eclipse is more, and here's what you need to deal with while you're aiming for what you can win. Here's the crap you need to get out of the way. Here's the obstacles you have to overcome. Here's the things you have to let go of. Now, these eclipses, they're not just a 2-week length. As if you look at Dorotheus, he says for a solar eclipse, for each hour of the eclipse, you can assume that chart has power for a year. He's probably not phrased it like that, but it was a 4-hour long eclipse. This was really, really potent. This was very much awakening our minds or our souls or what have you into what we can achieve. Now, again, according to Dorotheus, an hour of a lunar eclipse is a month. I don't know how long the lunar eclipse lasted. I've looked it up a bit and I've forgotten already. I'm not sure I was even successful in finding how long it lasted. So comment down below. But as ever, I apologise that I have not been doing regular monthly readings. We've had some very strong astrology this year, and I have very much been, I'm not going to say been victim to it, because the majority of it has all been good. But I have been buffeted by it or kept busy by it, between day job and out of work commitments as well. It's not left me a huge amount of time for filming. And of course, quick plug, I am working on my course to present through later this year through Bloodstone Studios about angels and demons in the chart and how they can be used for magical purposes and for interpretive purposes as well. But anyway, there is a timestamp down below for if you want to just fast forward past the waffle. But before you do, please listen to this once, because I'm going to say, watch your sun, your moon, and your rising if you know them all. If you've only got time for one, watch your rising. But your sun will be of a great help considering we're talking about eclipses. Ask a question prior to the reading. You'll have enough warning when I stop waffling. But take a moment, think about all of the questions or issues that surround you at the moment, and ask a question. But be aware of all of those questions, because the cards will answer what they please and not necessarily what you or I think is the most important one. But focus on one of the questions because it gives energy to the process. And the more, energy in, energy out. So obviously, all that good YouTube stuff, like, share, subscribe if you like it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to say. Oh, yes. The other thing that kept me away from the readings was studying my astrology and learning the astrology, which, still working on that. Got distracted by angels and demons, so still working on my basic astrology. But as you can see from my bi-weekly videos with David, I'm getting there. Another 6 years, I'll be fine. Can't think of anything else. Please do comment down below if you've already had an effect from these eclipses. And so I will bring the readings up. So here's your timestamp, and we'll shoot. So it's the same intro for all of them. Next time you watch this, fast forward through it and just go to the timestamp if you watch your more than one reading. All right, see you in a moment. Okay, Leo, these eclipses happened in your 10th and 4th houses. That's the house of home, the 4th house, and the house of career. So on first glance, I think that this may have been quite rough on you. I can't remember what the predictions for Leo rising were, to be honest, for the eclipses. But if I was to say the bottom fell out of the market, would that be appropriate? With as your starting position, we have the Tower. So there's intense transformation going on at the moment. And when I say the bottom fell out of the market, I think, is in the terms of your satisfaction. Because we have the Tower clarified, because I always clarify my Tower cards with the Tower Takeover Tarot. Try saying that after a couple of whiskies. And that is clarified by the Six of Cups and the Knight of Swords, as if some information had come to you and you'd just gone, what's the point in doing this anymore? Seriously, why am I doing this? I'm not enjoying it. I no longer hold value in it, Eight of Cups. I'm chasing after something what was Six of Cups, and it just, okay, it made me comfortable. Is comfortable what I want? Because comfortable was nice. So here we've got opposing you, or crossing you, sorry. 10 of coins, 4 of cups. So 4 of cups is dissatisfaction, not listening to guidance in this crossing position. And the 10 of coins, it's great. You know, either the money's all right or the home life is all right. So this could be job, this could be home, this could actually be anything, to be honest. You don't have to draw analogies to the astrology with tarot, although it's so easy to. But chances are it's like home or career. So there's some form of change coming on. The reason that I say this, several reasons. Like, so in astrology, they say if you see the same message 3 times, it's worth saying. Through the planets and the aspects and signs and houses and blah 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 blah. You've got more than 3 signs here. I mean, so we have Astaroth. Let's have a look what they say for Astaroth. Misfortune. Astaroth is... Well, a lot of people say that Astaroth is actually the goddess Astarte. Was it 28? I can't count. Message. Nothing you try seems to work. Be patient and wait for better times. Not to be... it says here not to be confused with a Syrian fertility goddess who has a similar name. But a lot of magicians would challenge that. Astaroth is an angel of frightening appearance with fiery breath. Often rides a dragon and carries a viper like a spear in his right hand. Once one of the seraphim, he believes he was cast out of heaven and bears a grievance because of this. He signals misfortune and a period of retrenchment in your life. Now, I think that's talking about the current situation, this Tower card here, where you have drawn back. Because to a point, if there were material benefits to what you was going through, you are finding them deeply unsatisfying. If there were not material benefits, then there ain't going to be any coming either. That's the way that I'm reading this, and there is a reason for a lot of dissatisfaction. There's a reason for that you felt like you were going nowhere. The reason that I'm saying this is this repeated message. Spirit is bringing in the Chariot, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So, movement, onwards towards your destiny, balancing the path through different pulls. You are the one that are drawing it forward through two pulls, 2 things that are pulling you along that are going slightly different directions, and therefore you're going to harness both of them and therefore go on a middle path. With the Six of Pentacles, that implies that there's a seeking of balance, there's a reallocation of resources. There's also some form of gift in there. So if someone's coming along to offer you a job in the next, or new place to live, in the next few months, consider that deeply, because that may well be a very, very good thing. And then we have where you are and where you feel you are. Ace of Cups, which completely throws on its head. It's completely contrary to what your situation is, because your situation is miserable. You know, everything's falling to pieces. I'm not getting any fulfillment from it. I just don't believe in this anymore. But this Ace of Cups tell me you believe in something. And that something is a better way. Six of Swords here. You believe that there's a better place to go to. You believe that there's a better way of being. You believe that there's a better way to run your day-to-day life. And Spirit's agreeing by bringing this difference into you. And you are being encouraged. Duma, Angel of Dreams here. You are being encouraged to actually go, well, hang on a minute. If I don't want this, what do I want? What is going to make me happy, fulfilled, feel like I'm actually making some form of benefit? What am I going to feel okay about? The first thing that you feel okay about is having a new beginning. It doesn't really matter what it is. I mean, that's your decision and however you're going to handle it. And it depends, is it a home thing, is it a work thing, or is it something entirely different? But we have the Page of Coins here at the bottom with what you have to work with. Now, with this boon from the Six of Pentacles from Spirit, I would say that the Page of Coins very much represents a new beginning. I call it my level up card. Like going through a video game and you've conquered level 1, so you've got this victory under your belt, but now you've hit level 2, you're a complete newbie again, but you've still got that victory under your belt. And you know what? You're okay with that. King of Cups here. That King of Cups also, I just want to say also, big dreams. But weirdly, I'm picking up something about money and from the King of Cups, not from the Page of Coins. So if you are taking this step for a new beginning, whatever that means, which I think you should, because after all, you cheesed off enough with the current or the old stuff. You may have already started this new beginning. I don't know. That there will be enough. There will be resources for it. We've got the Devil card here. Oh, I meant to clarify that one. It's like beforehand, you was always waiting for the right moment to move. Always waiting for the right moment to change. Always, I'll do this, I'll get there. Sort of a Boolean logic statement, if A, then B. So if this happens and this happens and this happens, then I will do this. But I'm not going to do this until they happen. And they may have all happened, but never all together at the right time. So it's like you was trapped. And things have reached a point where you just go, that's it, I'm out of here. Because you could, High Priestess with Dantalion. It's almost like the thing that popped into my head then was that you could see the rot. You could see where things were going wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. Whatever change and move that you are making will hurt, because of course it will. Whenever you move on to a new place, there is the pang of loss of the old place. We have Three of Swords here. But I'm really drawn to the fact that the character in this Three of Swords is winged. And it rather strikes me that she's either put the swords in herself or she's taken the swords out herself. And I'm going to go with the second one here. I don't know which mythological character that is, but this is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. So we've got Ten of Pentacles here, Ten of Coins, sorry, here, Ten of Pentacles here. So the actual material aspects don't seem to change that much. Apart from they seem to be getting happier. They are working alongside you here rather than against you here. It's almost like, what if I change? Will we be able to? Let's put it on a mundane level. If I change jobs, will I be able to keep making the car repayments? If I move house or if I move out, will I be able to afford everything in my new place? Um, but there's insight coming to you from people around you. We've got the star in the other, clarifying the card in the other people section, but that's also the Knight of Coins. They may be slow to assist you, but they will assist you, and that assistance will have welly, and it is something where you will they recognize slow progress that you're making and are happy with it and are happy to support that, I think is a good way to put it. We have this, so let's have a look at, so we've got Mr. Fortune, we've got Duma. But one thing that brings me to mind is these intuitions. High Priestess with Dantalion, again, a Goetic spirit is a great deal to do with thought. We have from the Energy Oracle, 6th Chakra, Archangel Metatron. Now, I haven't looked up meaning, I can't remember it off the top of my head, but Metatron was allegedly a human who got transmogrified into an angel. Metatron was Enoch and then became Metatron, became the largest angel of all. So to me, that shows that point of evolution. And with it being based on the 6th chakra, this one, it's telling me that, especially with this High Priestess, that listening to your intuition is going to be leading, has led you, and is going to lead you to the right place here. So if there is a dissatisfaction that needs addressing, address it already. Do something about it, because here it looks like you're supported slowly by other people, but with a lot of wisdom, a lot of good advice, a lot of inspiration, and also that moment of, oh, I never thought about it like that. I could do this. Yes, you could. Yes, you could indeed. So, and there's resources allocated to you here through Spirit with this Six of Pentacles, this balancing of resources. So I don't think that whatever momentum that you had regarding your material situation, it's not like you're taking on any greater of a material hit than any of the rest of us are in this economy at the moment. You know what I mean? There's a happiness here, and a sufficiency or a self-sufficiency, at least here, while you give yourself the time to not even heal from your own wounds, but to it's to pull those swords out. I think once the swords have come out, once these swords are out, it's the healing will take care of itself. But you've got to pull the swords out to start off with. So where are we? We've done all of the, and then yes, that was it. Just to hammer the point at home, going back to that whole if you see a repeated message business, we have from the Enchanted Map Oracle, movement and ride the wave. So that's telling me that there is a series of events heading your way, that you need to have freed yourself up, ready to take advantage of them, to receive them. The final outcome card is 3 of Coins, recognition, teamwork. Despite the fact, look, there's a young child dancing with 2 ogres or oni in the background, whatever they are, or demons even in the background, and he is having a whale of a time, singing and dancing and just having so much fun. And so his rather ominous looking backing band are exactly that, his backing band. And this is clarified by temperance. Now, this can mean patience, this can mean the right moment. I want to use it in that terms of kairos, the perfect divine moment. Because normally the temperance card can indicate patience. And I'm sorry, with this one, patience be damned. It's time to act. And that's what I feel with it. That it will come obvious when the time to act is. Because you're worried that you're just that your teamwork aspects are not appreciated, that you're not necessarily going to fit in the way that you want to, or you may be recognized for something that you don't want to do. And in the meantime, all the work that you have put in is fruitless. But bottom of the decks, High Priestess again, there's that intuition thing. And then Six of Wands, victory. So I feel that if there is a move that you are wanting to make because of dissatisfaction, make it. It will sort itself all out. And that was really quick. Considering how long I spent on the Cancer reading, which was quite complicated. That was really, really quick, Leo. So let's pull you an angel. Let's, get your money's worth. Despite the fact that you're watching this for free, eh? So go on, let's have an angel stroke tarot card for Leo, please. No, it's this one I want. Hierophant. Haziel. Divine forgiveness obtains friendship and favours of the great. So what was I saying with this Six of Pentacles? That redistribution of resources. It can be a rich person coming and feeding the poor. Secures promises. There's something here, definitely, that if your intuition is telling you to move on, do it. And do it now, so that you are free to receive this blessing, whatever it is, when it comes in. That's really nice, Leo. And brief. But that's the lot. That's all I've got for you. So if this means anything to you, comment down below, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. But also remember, tarot is for guidance. It's not there to tell you what to do. It is, if anything is to tell you what to do, it's your reactions to my words. Watch your reactions to what I have said. There's where you'll find the guidance, not in the things that I've actually said, but in your reactions to the things that I have said. And if you find yourself going, nope, nope, out of a certainty, go with that. And if you find yourself going, nope, nope, no way, out of stubbornness, then examine that. Because you want, if it's going to be a nope, it to be the first one. Right. That's it. That's it, Leo. Did I call you Taurus? I do apologise if I did. But that's it, Leo. That's the lot. If you're bored, move on. And quickly. Cheers.